はい、戻ってきました。司会はまだまだ私 TK500 マイルがお送りしていきます。次のゲームですね。バルダーズゲートエンハンスドエディションカテゴリーが2%です。こちらも、またまた解説の方が来ておりません。ですので、このゲームやったことがある方、実況とか見たことがあるよという方、コメント欄でも、音声載せるでもいいので、いろいろ来ていただけるとものすごく嬉しいです。これも簡単にどんなゲームかというところは調べてきたので、まずはそこの紹介をしておきますね。このゲームは2013年に発売された。というかあれですね。これどっから持ってきたんだったかな。Steam のゲーム紹介をそのまんまコピペしたので、それを読みますね。1998年に1作目が発売されて以来、バルダーズゲートシリーズは世界中の何百万ものファンに愛され、数多くの賞を受賞してきました。謎、陰謀、そして冒険にあふれたこの古典的大作は、テーブルトーク RPG ダンジョンズ&ドラゴンズのコンピューターゲーム化作品のスタンダードと呼べる作品です。インフィニティエンジンの改良改善版を採用したバルダーズゲートエンハンスドエディションには、初代バルダーズゲート及びその拡張カップ、拡張パック、テイルズ・オブ・ザ・ソードコーストを丸ごと含み、さらに完全新規のコンテンツとして新作シナリオと3人の仲間 NPC が追加されています。ということです。さっきの、タクティカル RPG として僕もね、テーブルトーク RPG もほとんどやったことがないので、あまりそっち方面造形がないんですが、多分有名ゲームではあるのかな。名前は聞いたことはあるんですよね。あと、奏者の方が、次がシリアスリー・サーリーさんという方で、この2%の世界3位の記録を持っていて、記録は16分55秒ですね。ワールドレコードは16分6秒っていうような感じです。ただ、そのか、このカテゴリーだと3位なんですけど、別のカテゴリーだと、世界記録を持っているっていうような方になっています。さあ、こっちはセールやってるかな。こっちもセールは今はやってないですね。だいたい2000円ぐらいかな。ただ、ちゃんと日本語が実装されているので、さっきのゲームよりかはとっつきやすいのかな。確かに T シャツ、これは、左しずえさんで、右はリンクかな。なんか動物の森っぽく、なんかデフォルメされてますけど。そう、21分で終わるってことはまたなんかバグとか使うんですかね。Any% is all about beating the game. いや、これ普通のことしか書いてないな。そう。やっぱりね、ソーシャルのコメントを読んでも、細かいことは書いてないんですよね。Any% だからできるだけ早くクリアするよって書いてるだけで、なんかバグがあるかとかどうかっていうのはね、ちょっとわかんないんですよね。いや、奏者の方はなんか変わった T シャツ着てますよ。なんかすっげえゆるキャラみたいな。めっちゃ可愛いキャラクターなんか印刷されてるけど。ね、ちょっと時間がありそうなので、今回の、イベント紹介というよりかは、寄付先の紹介っていうのをちょっとやっとこうかなと思います。そう、今回ね、今は出てないかな。時々左下にその寄付先の団体のロゴとかは出てるんですけど、Save the Music Foundation っていう、団体が今回の寄付先で、そこの団体が何をやってるかっていうと、なんかね、アメリカの公立学校って、その、 全員が全員音楽の授業を受けることができるわけではないらしいんですね。なんかそのページによると、ホームページによると、500万人以上の公立学校に通うアメリカ人は音楽に触れる機会がないんだって言ってて、でそういうところに音楽の機会を提供するための団体っていうのがこの Save the Music Foundation っていうところなようです。日本にいると、もう小学校は僕の時代は少なくともリコーダーやってたりとか、あと幼稚園とかやと、ピアニカでしたっけ？なんかああいうのね、結構やってたりしたし、ね、何かしらで音楽に触れないっていうことは絶対なかったですけど、やっぱ国が変わればね、そういうところってやっぱ変わってくるんですね。中学校とかやと何回かギターとかもあった気がしますね。さすがにギター弾けるレベルにはもちろんならなかったですけど。一応ね、こういう団体ですね。今ちょっと URL を貼りましたが、こう言ってもらうとね、なんかこう、小学校ぐらいの子供たちがね、いろんな楽器に触れて楽しそうになんかこう笑顔になってる動画が流れててね、なんかいいなって思って、バイオリン見てなんか嬉しがってる人とか、トランペットかな、サックスかな、吹いててすっごい笑顔な男の子とか、ベートーベン貼ってますよね。音楽室に行くと。ね、音楽っていいですよね。普段そんなに音楽聴くような人ではないですけど、まあ今みたいにこういうゲーム BGM とか流れてるだけで、ね、なんか楽しい気分になりますし。後ろがもう、なんかもう布を描いて、パネル描いて、なんかこの男の人なんか帽子の上になんか蜂となってるし、布にヘッドセットかぶせた。
All right, we are ready with Seriously Surly and Baldur's Gate.
お、
Take her away.
多分現地そろそろ来ますね。
Woo! It's Baldur's Gate time. So, I get to talk a bunch before a timer starts because that's how D&D games work. This is the Enhanced Edition Baldur's Gate current patch. This is 2.6.6 or some such. I am making a half-elf bard blade. That is important because I get to move twice as fast. I am a chaotic neutral person, so I make a chaotic neutral character.
ハーフエルフにして武器はソードって言ってますね。あ、そこら辺自分で自由にステータス割り振れるんですね。あ、これは D&D っぽいんですね。
We don't swing a weapon in this game.
あ、スキル選んで、
We will not be swinging a weapon in this game.
これなんだ？男性の、声か。
One of the greatest voice line people ever.
ジョビアルって何？声優の名前かな？
That is perfectly normal. So, more or less, this is a D&D based game. This is an old edition of D&D. Therefore, I am going to be doing a lot of things like resting to get abilities back. I am going to be getting encounters along my way. I am going to be attacking the darkness with fireballs. I will explain a lot of that as quickly as I can in a most coherent fashion that I can. But we are going to be starting as soon as I explain our rule setting. We play core rules because we are classic gamers. We don't need any extra difficulties added to us. We don't need any easy handicaps either. So I'm going to hit this. The game's going to start talking, and then I'm going to count down. So, in 3, 2, 1, go. First off, we
始まりました。
right away we use offensive spin. Offensive spin is the ability that is given to us by being a barred blade. That
今何やってんの？主人公どこ行ったの？
comes back on rest. It only lasts for
来た来た来た。
we get talked to by anyone. That is bad luck for the run. And this is now the start. We are now in chapter 1. That was the prologue. We're done. Well, this is Imoen. She has stuff that we want, so we're going to take it from her. We're going to rest, and then we're going to leave. Imoen's just going to sit right there, and this guy's going to try and talk to me. We don't want to talk to him. Talking to him is slow. We're going to talk to the characters. They have names. I don't know them. They have something that I want.
なんか暗闇が徐々に晴れていってるような演出になってるけど、これは何かしらの演出なんですかね？
Phew. All right.
単純にゲーム上の表現をしてるだけなんですかね？
Now, I can slow down on my talking and talk about how the game kind of progresses. These are maps. Each map
見
has
方から
a field of
マジでそこ
and this
剥ぎ取ったのか。
which is perfectly normal. Little miss clicky clicky there. I can't click on the
単純にプレイヤーとともに
darkness, which then
視界が変わっていってるだけか。
how fast ahead I can be clicking. Each map links to other maps, and that allows me to travel for any map that I have so far discovered. Any map that I haven't discovered isn't on my map. That's map a lot, isn't it? For right now, we are opening up a path to Chapter 3. We're in Chapter 1. Don't worry, it'll be less confusing when I get to Chapter 3. For right now, I'm going to go into High Hedge here. High Hedge is a grumpy mage's house, but he's willing to sell us some stuff if we're persistent. We got Bones 2. Bones 2 can just straight up kill us, but he was very nice to us and gave us a critical miss instead. We'll see him again in a second. This is the grumpy mage.
これは何ですか？真ん中でクリスタルが回ってますよ。
He will give us stuff. We're going to get this potion, we're going to get this scroll, we're going to get some more scrolls, and I will explain each of the scrolls as I
ポーションと鏡買ったか？
and a potion. There's Bones. Hi, Bones. We run away from Bones. Bones is trying to kill us. And now we're going to move our way into Chapter 2 as quickly as we know how. So the quickest way we know how is to find a crazed person with a two-handed sword and answer a riddle, because apparently that's calms crazed people with two-handed swords down. We're just going to do a quick skip here because I got attacked, which I normally don't.
さっきからなんかエリアをずっと移動しまくってますね。なんか
This person,
仕込んでんのかな？
the crazed person, I just want to answer riddles, and suddenly, bada bing, bada boom, we are teleported all the way into Nashgil. Welcome to Chapter 2. So,
なんか急に城になっ
we have a good cameo from a very
てマップ変わった？
Everyone say hi, Minkskin Boo. Hi, Minkskin Boo. Bye, Minkskin Boo. They get to sit there and never get talked to. It's a
なん
shame.
ですかね、もうなんかもう最低限フラグだけ回収してどんどん先に行ってる感じですかね。
This is kind of where the game has been leading you towards the entire time, and so it's intended to be done kind of with the small party of characters that you've found so far. Don't mind the stick in the tree, it's fine. It's normal. That scroll that I just cast on the stick is
めっちゃ
identical
燃えてる、めっちゃ燃えてる。
blue hue off the item
これ何やったの？
so that I can use it. The other scroll that I just used is shield. Shield helps protect me from ranged attacks.
さて、
I see that I don't have.
戦闘するわけではないの
I just used
か。
invisibility
いや、
scroll. Invisibility is very powerful.
なんか撃ったぞ。
As you would expect, not being able to be seen in a game that doesn't have sound mechanics is very
さ
powerful.
てなんか行動の方に入ってきましたね。
Anytime we don't want to look at things, anytime we
も
don't
ともと暗いからちょっと視認性が良くないですけど、
so now we just kind of meander our way through this dungeon.
なんか人っぽいのが倒れてますけど、
Everything's pre-generated, so there's
敵っぽいのもいるけど全無視していきますね。
not everything can be procedurally generated. But now is a good time if we have any plugs before I get to the boss.
そういうこと？
I'm going to talk about, I think, some Save the Music, the charity that we are
でも
raising.
今なんか透明化解除したっぽいか。
Save the Music partners with public schools.
全然敵が動かへん。
that show an immediate need for support and resources to jumpstart or enhance their music education programs. These school districts often serve Title I.
今、現地の方でさっき言ってた団体の紹介がされてますね。
I do indeed. So I'm waiting to break out of combat here. I'm going to use this wand. This wand has damage thresholds.
お、なんか撃ってきましたよ。
To
ついに戦闘シーンですよ。
do damage based on a dice roll.
これな
And I'm looking for better rolls than I'm getting. I'm looking for 20 somethings. There was a 31.
なんだ悪いことしようとしてんのかな
I got hit by a trap earlier, which means I'm going to do a little safety level up. This just gives me some more health. And that was all of Chapter 2. We are now in Chapter 3. And remember Chapter 3?
あれで今3章に入ったと言ってます
So all of
ね。
that walking, all of that meandering around has allowed me now to go pick up one shopping item and then walk directly into Chapter 3, as opposed to having to do that exploration now. So here we are in the carnival. We are going to pick up a very special necklace. No D&D game is complete without fireballs. So we're going to get a whole necklace of them. One whole necklace of fireballs.
なんかネックレスがどうのこうのって言ってますけど、何なんだろ
These people want to talk to me. I don't want to talk to them. So we just get them out of the screen, and then I'm able to rest and recharge that offensive spin. These are bandits. These bandits are going to accept me as a bloodthirsty killer simply because I told them I was. So I have now joined the bandit crew because there's really no reason to fight these people. It wastes a lot of time, in fact. It becomes very, very dangerous to do so. 3 and
う。この人たちは敵ではないか。
a nice little
赤いサークルついてないしな。
as to what my dialogue options were, but we
あ、こ
remember.
れまだ透明化になったのか
We'll
な
walk over here. We're going to pick up, drink one of the potions that I picked up out of Mulahay's chest there. I'm going to rest. I'm going to drink that potion. I'm going to save over it, and then I'm going to go into my offensive spin again. That is called round resetting. It basically cancels.
そう、そう。最初からなんかずっと残像を残しながら移動してるんですよ。
Of the rounds.
あ、なんか今魔法が来たぞ。
Game, it functions on a round system.
今主人公が撃ったの
That
か
into this game as well. So loading just kind of resets that round.
なんですかね、なんか高速移動の魔法とかかけてるんですかね。
It's very important. It's a cool trick in the run. And yeah, we are now in Cloakwood. This is now Chapter 4. After dodging through that lightning bolt, we found ourselves with some new information about a secret something.
なんか普通の移動で透明っぽくもなくなったら敵がちゃんとこちらを認識してきてますね。
That's okay.
なので今夜にしましたね。あ、まだ。
So we drank that potion that we bought back in High Hedge. It's a
こ
potion
れですか、透明化したら残像しますね。
traps here. That if I wanted to take the time and be a thief, I could just find and disarm, and that seems like interacting with mechanics that I just don't have to do. So we drink a potion instead of run over them. And now we're gonna
また残像残してるよ、こいつ。
quick plug. Now's a good
Yes.
time.
We have $25 from Melina Root saying, have a good run.
Yay! And we are doing our best to have a good run. The heavy RNG stuff is about to hit. So, here we go. Welcome to the mines. It requires a few things. More or less, I'm going to drink this potion of speed. Save. I'm going to go I'm going to go invisible. Walk past these people. Hide behind a horse. Save again. And then start attacking the darkness with fireballs. I'm going to be hitting
マジで、もうさっきから移動してるシーンしかない気がするんですけど、ほとんど。
Now, you may be wondering,
あ、これはなんか
forward,
あ、そういうことか。見えないところに敵がいたのか。
load. I want to talk to him.
こ
There we go.
うあ、やり直しか。
The positive cheetah make me run at double speed, which also stacks with my oils of speed. So then I can move in quad.
なんですかね。結構シビアなんですかね。
That seems a little
めっ
excessive.
ちゃやり直してますけど。
Yes, it is. But That's
Ah, 決まった。
because this is a speed run, and we need to move as fast as possible. So we're going to go invisible again here. We don't want to be attacked, and we don't actually want to interact with the mine at all. That said, there is some traps in here, and there's a very good chance that I'm going to die.
I'm here to help とかなんかあってここに俺は助けるために来たんだって言ってんのかな
Yep, just like that. And that's okay, because there's a handy save point right here. Yay.
何が来た
So we just got to walk through this hallway again.
そう、もうエスティメーター半分過ぎましたね。
So
まずストーリー全然わかんない。
we are now almost to the end of chapter 4 here.
さっ
There's
き
a
か
boss
ら
fight again.
マジでほとんど移動してるだけなんですけど。
So this time, he is going to be on an AI script, and the script basically doesn't have him aggro on top of us until he has finished.
もう終わったよって言ってる。
So I'm going to attack him. Walk into the darkness, save, reload, attack him again, walk into
なんかやばい敵がいますね。
up to a scripted point, attack him from the darkness, and he dies. Easy peasy. He has 4 teleport locations. The rest of them get a little bit harder to get to in time. But we could pretty well consistently kill him on that second spot there. So now we're going to walk our way
解説の人が結構すごいスピードでまくし立ててるからかなりなんかいろんなことをやってるんでしょうけど、なかなか映像だけだと理解が難しいですね。
It's a 96-hour
あ、なんか今リディキュラシーラッキーって言ってたから、なんか結構いいラス引いたっぽいのかな
If you have time for another donation,
A quick one? Yep, because I got a shop menu to talk about.
I have $25 from Scriburn, who says, enthusiastically.
Somebody's paying attention to the dialogue. Thank you, Scriber.
解説のヌオさん。
Alright, this is Scar. He's gonna
ヌオ
help
さん、ヘッドセットで頭ちょっとね、潰されちゃってるんですよね。
exactly, but it kind of is. There's that malicious red robe figure.
あ、城下町に入ってきましたよ。
It's been so long, I had forgotten. But we're gonna go into our second and final shop of the game. That's right, I only need to shop twice to beat this thing. So we're gonna sell off some of these blue items. They need to be identified in order to be worth anything. That's okay. We wander down here, we pick up invisibility, we pick up speed. Again, gotta go fast. We're gonna pick up some thievery. So we are gonna interact with some of the thieving systems. We're gonna pick up clairvoyance. And you might be staring at it and going, Surly, that's not nearly enough items for winning the game. You can't do it with just a
あ
handful.
ー、ポーション3つセットしたかななんか使いましたね、今1個。
We're gonna go in here. We're going to wave at this man in the building. Wave. Hi. And then we're gonna leave. And we, just by doing that,
さっきからね、この主人公ね、めっちゃ演習でアスキャリーって叫びまくってるんですよね。
Baldur's Gate section, which is pretty
そ
awesome.
れでね、ドネートもね、さっき25ドル入れた人がね、ここから持ってきて、演習時アスキャリーってコメントしてましたね。
Candlekeep. So we're back in Candlekeep. This is where we started. We were here for a whole like 30 seconds. So I'll forgive you if you don't remember it. We're going to talk to this man named Coverus. Definitely not an important character. Nope, not an important character. But he did send us to jail indirectly. So we're in jail, and now we're out of jail. So picked up an extra scroll. I'll have to look out for that later.
あ、透明化使ったかな、今。
So remember I said invisibility was good? So invisibility is good, because there's a red robe figure, a dead father figure, and somebody else we're supposed to recognize, but we haven't seen them yet. And we're just going to walk right past them. There's a deadly encounter. I'm not going to look these guys in the eye, so that they're not a deadly encounter. And that's Chapter 6 in a nutshell. We are now in Chapter 7. This is the final chapter of the game.
おー、もう最終章の第7章に来たらしいですよ。
Exactly.
マジで移動してるだけなんですけどね、ほとんど。
Dancing to do. We are done.
これストーリー上何が変わったのかな
The sewers are a nice little skip found by, conveniently enough, the man on our host mic right now. Thank you, Matty Inc., for that.
You're welcome.
The sewers are a known portion of the game. We just didn't have a good idea of where the route was. And I'm going to be trying to pickpocket this man. He has important documents, which I grabbed. Cool. I know I have them because I have 4 scrolls in my inventory. And as every good evil empire does, they leave a paper trail. So I picked up 2 things. I picked up an invitation to this party, which I am now in. I'm going to make a save here.
主人公がもうさっきから同じことしか喋らない。
Some concerning evidence that only one person in this room is going to believe, because everybody else has been turned into a doppelganger. Spoilers. And once again, I am going to be attacking the darkness.
もうまたなんか画面外から魔法打って。
Here we go.
ここって壁の外じゃないの？
I'm trying to hit as many things as possible with
明らかなんか描画されてないところに主人公いるけど。
the 2 characters I can't hit, because otherwise it's just game over. And we're actually, that was pretty
だって敵の攻撃届いてないですよね。めっちゃなんか剣振ってるけど。
There should be 2 left. One of them's walking at me, which is great. Uh-oh. We'll just nuke this guy out of my way.
あれ今も当たってないの？なんか魔法でも入れてんのかな？
Just smack him for me. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. I'm getting smacked a little bit here, which is not great. So I'm going to heal. And I could be redoing my inventory right now, but we're just kind of waiting for this story scene to play out. We're going to talk to Belt again, and we're going to get teleported to the final section of the game. Now this, I really like this a lot. So that scroll we picked up in our second shop is called Clairvoyance. Clairvoyance only reveals outdoor areas. And outdoor areas, are also considered
ああ、今は何をセットしたんですか
a very
ね。
specific case. So here we go. It's very
透明化してなんか変なオーラまとって。
to reveal this entire mystical maze.
なんだこうわ、迷路や。
Does that mean I have time for another donation?
You have time for another donation.
Why, thank you. I have
これ、
$25.
これただの嫌がらせでしょ、この迷路。
What Scriburn says.
Enthusiastically. Alright, we are about to enter
Enthusiastically.
the fight of the game, which is pretty cool. We are, what are we at? We're at 18 minutes here, ish. And this game casually takes much longer. There's a lot to do in this. We have skipped all the side quests, everything. So if you're looking for something fun to sit and explore, I can't recommend it highly enough. So I'm going to equip
なんか怪しい城にやってきましたよ。
the boss, 1 scroll of invulnerability to magic, and 1 invisibility pod.
ラストダンジョンかな？
I dance right here. And those are skull traps, and they're going to do damage, and time is coming up very shortly.
いや、なんかはめてる臭いな、これは。
Come on, traps. You can do it.
これ絶対はめてるな、これ
Come
は。
on, traps.
主人公ちょこちょこ歩いてるだけですよ。
And time.
終わりました。グッドゲームです。
Thank you. A couple quick shoutouts. Thank you, Midwest Speedfest. It's always fun to be here. I like having a
だってこの倒された人は何をやった人なんですかね。
shoutouts
なんで倒されたのかも
and Jebediah
私には分かんないんですけどね。
for helping route and run this game. It's great. We do have a small little Discord. It's linked on the speedrun.
でもなんかもうスピーディー
Come
に
check us out. We do Baldur's
プ
Gate.
レイングを進めていってて、
We're looking forward.
特に困ったところはなかったかな。まあ、何回か書き打ってる時に結構ロードし直してたりはしましたけど、やばいミスっぽいのはなかったっぽいですね。はい。
And thank you,
Ah.
SeriouslySurly.
風タクの音楽が流れている。はい。じゃあ今のゲームが、バルダーズゲートエンハンスドエディションカテゴリー 2% でした。
To,
では次のゲームの準備がありますので、ここで失礼いたします。
what do you say? Why don't you all chip in a few dollars. I think a $5 donation train might be in order here this evening. Price of a fancy cup of coffee, as the saying goes. But I was working on telling you about Save the Music during that run, and well, we had a run to do. He was going too fast. So, to finish out, Save the Music partners with public school districts in communities across the United States that show an immediate need for support and resources to jumpstart or enhance their music education programs. These school districts often serve Title I schools, which have a high percentage of students qualifying for free and reduced lunch, and own limited musical instruments. Their partner districts are committed to investing in and building in-school music education programs for the benefit of student achievement and access to a well-rounded education.
How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Zarabar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god, god. I'm a god.